OK 啊。这里台北手工开赛，邀请大家来问问。
Welcome to the wonderful city of Taipei. This is the 14th stop on the HSBC BWF World Tour. We're here for the Taipei Open 2023. It's a 40th edition of this wonderful tournament. Plenty of history around it, and it's finals day here at the Tianmu Arena, part of the University of Taipei. So lots of excitement here for these fans, particularly as we look at the order of play here on court one, with lots and lots of representation from Chinese Taipei. We start with the mixed doubles. The fourth seeds from Malaysia, Chen Che and Zhou Yiwei will take on Chiu and Lin Xiaomin. The big star of the day, and absolutely no doubt about it, Tai Tzu Ying, the top seed from Chinese Taipei. She's an absolute superstar here, and she will take on the third seed from the United States, Bei Wen-zhang. Also, no doubt about the fairy tale story of the tournament. Su Li-young, he's ranked in the 40s. He beat the world number 16 yesterday. He's playing Chico Dwi Wardoyo of Indonesia, the 8th seed. More Indonesian representation in the women's doubles. The top seeds, Febriana Dwi Puji Kusuma and Amalia Cahaya Pratiwi. They take on the 5th seeds from Korea, Lee Yu Lim and Shin Seung-chan. That'll be an absolute corker. And we're going to end things off with the men's doubles. Defending champions Man Wei Chong and Ti Kai Wun. They take on the very popular pair here from Chinese Taipei, Lu Qingyao and Yang Po-han. So looking at the brackets and our first match, the mixed doubles, there was a real chance of an all Chinese Taipei affair, but Chen and To spoiled the party. The 4th seeds made it through, beating Ye Hongwei and Li Jiaxin in the semi-finals. As always, now we're almost at the halfway point of the calendar. We have to start looking towards that race to the finals, the World Tour finals, right at the end of the season in mid-December. And looking here, of course, you're only allowed 2 teams or 2 pairs from one nation or team, and therefore Zhang Zhenbang and Wei Yaxin in the top 8 at the moment would have to make way. Chen Tangche and To Yiwei would come through, but there's still a long, long way to go. Remember, it's the top 8, unless, of course, there are more than 2 representatives from one country. Well, the support has been magnificent here, I have to say. It's been packed to the rafters. Plenty, as I said, of local representation, so they get right behind their team or their players. And the officials making their way out. These are our officials then for today. We'll meet them a little bit later on. Our first set of players then come through. Very colourful. Chen Taipei. TotalEnergies. And then listen to that reception for the Chinese Taipei pair. Chiu and Lin Xiaomin. It's the first meeting between these pairs. And part of the reason for that is, of course, the pretty big gap in rankings. 31 places between them.
Red.
Just some formalities to complete things. Big hopes for this Chinese Taipei mixed doubles pair. A long time since there's been success. We'll talk about that in a short while. Let's meet the players first. So, Chen Taipei is 25 from Ipoh, 180 centimeters tall, 19th in the world, 17th just a couple of weeks ago. SEA Games gold medal, Southeast Asian Games in 2021. World Junior Championships got a bronze in mixed doubles back in 2016 with TotalEnergies. They won the All-England Masters earlier this year. To is 22, 162 centimeters tall. Looking to add to their medal tally. They were runners-up at the India Open last year, but that time different partner for Chen Taipei. Their path has been a very good one so far. They've beat two seeds along the way, Yang Po Swan and Hu Lingfang, and then of course yesterday Yang Wei and Li Chia-sin. In fact, those were their two slightly tougher games than the ones before, but it's been very straightforward. Chen Taipei, by the way, world junior champion in girls doubles, silver medal and a bronze in 2016, as I said, with a partner in the mixed doubles. Chiu is much taller, 189 centimeters tall, just 20 years of age, playing at his best ranking. He has won the Dutch Open last year and the Bulgarian International Championships. Dutch Open was in men's doubles, by the way. Lin Xiaomin is 26, 170 centimeters tall, from this very city. For her part, she's won the Bulgarian International Championship last year, mixed doubles, a Croatian international, also mixed doubles, all in Polish international in mixed doubles. That's her titles. They dropped one game against Jafar Hidayatullah and Aisha Granata. Otherwise, it's also been fairly straightforward. They did beat the 8th seed Chang Peng-sun and Chia Yi-si in the opening round, but they will certainly go into this as the underdogs. However, Nguyen Pham Duyan from Vietnam is the umpire. The home crowd is a factor that needs to be taken into account. Joan Leung of Hong Kong, China is the service judge. Big moment for the Chinese Taipei pair. They've never made it to the finals of a World Tour event as a pairing.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chiu and Lin Xiaoming, Chinese Taipei.
They've been to 5 finals at the international level.
On my left,
1-3 loss to international challenge, international series level. The 1-3 loss to.
So we reserve to Chiu level play.
Chen and Toiwei. One other final, that was the Orléans Masters, which they won, as I mentioned. They beat a Chinese Taipei pair in that one. Yu Hongwei and Li Chexin, who they beat yesterday in the semis.
1 love. Service over. 1-0.
Well wide on that one.
Service over. 2-1.
Aggressive on the service return there.
Service over.
Toiwei.
2-0.
Couple of unforced errors here from the Chinese Taipei pair.
3-2. Let Lin Xiaoming get ready.
Not ready, so we have to take it again. This Chinese Taipei pair, actually, to be fair, even the Malaysian pair, still relatively new together. Chen and To played 58 matches coming into this tournament together. Chiu and Lin have played only 44 matches coming into this tournament.
3,
Mind you,
4.
the win rate record is absolutely outstanding.
Fault.
82% coming into this tournament.
Over.
But as I said, much of that has been on the international series or challenge level, which is a step lower than the BWF World Tour. Chairs. Toiwei have got about a 72% win rate, which is pretty good as well. 42 wins out of 58.
6.
They've got a 3-point lead here. Found it a little harder this year. They've won 23 out of 35, which is about a 66% win rate. That was one of those sliding ones. It's been challenged by the Malaysians. Yeah, Chiu and Lin, having played in the World Tour a little bit more now coming into this year, have won only 6 out of 10, so that's 60%, much, much lower than their career average. That's way, way out. That's a very good challenge. That was very confidently done by them as well.
7-3. Play.
Five-point lead already. Starting to run away from the Chinese Taipei pair. That's a bit of a gimme. They'll take that.
4-8. Play on.
was aggressive on that return. A couple of quick points here for Chinese Taipei. That's the kind of shot he wants to be able to put away. Chen touch yet.
9-5.
They're going to be steepling. The trajectory's got to be very, very steep on those. Chiu gets it right.
6-9.
The gentle touch from Toe.
Silver. 10-6.
Now it is Chen to serve. That's out. The idea was the correct one. Execution not quite there. And halfway through this first game, Chen and Toe are in the lead, 11-6.
Thank you. Play.
Well, Chiu and Lin have only met Malaysians twice before. And have won one and lost one. Earlier in this tournament, they beat Chen Peng-sung and Chiu Yuxi, as you know. Nice backhand winner there from Chen. And then they did lose in the second round of the Swiss Open to Go Sun-wat and Siwan Jamie Lai. So not too much experience of Malaysians. There is a little bit of drift behind the Chinese Taipei players, so that's going to be something to keep an eye on. As for the Malaysians, they've only played one other Chinese Taipei pairing. That's the pair they beat in the all-in final. Li Hongwei and Li Xiaoxu. Now it's the biggest lead they've had. It's up together at the start. Last year. This is really running away, isn't it? There are real problems here. entertaining rally. We've not really had too many of these.
17.
That's been a problem. Well, it's been a little bit quick. Well out on the drift again. Yeah, he's not going to get to that. Well placed by Chiu. It's coming a little late. Or Lin, I should say, excuse me.
17.
Well, they need all the points they can get, that's for sure.
17.
Back in front again, taking back the lead, the serve. This is the Malaysians' first finals, I said, since Orléans, which was in April. A 3-point cheer by the local support. Given that they were eliminated in the previous tournament, Indonesia Open, in the opening round, they'll be very happy that they've got to a final, but they want to be able to convert this, give them valuable points, not just for the race to the finals, but also Olympics. And they're almost there in terms of getting to match point. Way out. Right now, the top-ranked pair, Malaysia pair, mixed doubles. While the Chinese Taipei pair are challenging this. I thought that was very clearly out, but let's see. Corson Watt and Siobhan Jamie Lai are the top-ranked pair. There you go. It's a lot closer than we thought, but it is out. Then there's also Tang Kian Ming and Lai Pei Jing, who are ahead of Cheng Tong-Jie and Toi Wei, but they, Chen and To, will move ahead of them now, regardless. Eight game points. It's a fine win for Chen and To, pretty comfortable. It was that start, that little 4-point run near the beginning that set them up. Never really looked back. And they take the first game, 21-12.
Tambah sedikit ya. Karena kalau macam ini yang lifting, drop dulu ke perempuan, pasti mati dia. Oh, ini baru angkat atas nggak masalah. Dia defend, tapi kalau di drop enak dia.
1
20 seconds. Second game, level blank. One love.
Into this second game we go, and a lot of work you feel for Chiu and Lin. They were behind the 8-ball most of the time. Well, this is an excellent start for Chen and Chiu. They've got to get themselves sorted out here. In real trouble already. As we said, they were always up against it, but this is their best way of points at the moment. Errors from the Malaysian pair. Lovely angle on that. Good power from Chen. They're on fire at the moment. Well, with the points on offer here, even if you finish runner-ups at 5,950, the winners get 7,000 points. Might have been going out, you know. That might well have been going out, and I think they knew that. Maybe not. But the drift doing its work. Just have no answers right now. So far, the only points they've got are from unforced errors from the Malaysians. So just looking at these rankings, then if they get 7,000 points, in theory they put themselves into the top 10. That's a huge, huge boost. There's only one way that's finishing up. Yeah, this is about as emphatic as it gets right now. We need to find something. And this is where the crowd can play its part. Should be good. Slightly risky shot, but down the line. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? So slightly better from Chiu and Lin, and remember, this is around the same sort of deficit that they faced. They've come back fairly well after being 5-love down. That means they've outscored their opponents about 5-4, but yeah, they still have lots of problems here. This is looking pretty one-sided at the moment. I think maybe just a quick towel down. You never know, these little breaks might just help. Umpire is keen to move us along, and you can understand why. It was 10-6 in the first game, so this is already better than that. And there you go. They go into the interval, Chen and To, in complete control here. 11-5 in game 2, having already won the first game.
Thank you. Please stop it.
Tried the flick serve. Oh, again. As I said, almost all the points, barring one that I can recall offhand, have come from Malaysian unforced errors. That's one he knows he should have put away, Chung Dang Jie. Oh, he's mishit that. Looks like he might have just misjudged that, Chiu. See here. That was an awkward shot for him. Seemed to be kind of in two minds. Racking up these points quickly. does. A lot of stretching going on, digging out points, and there's a great winner, Chen Tang-Che. Looked to be a bit of a muddle halfway through. He's played that beautifully. This time, no mistake with the jump smash.
56.
Again, one they know they really ought to have put away.
7-50.
This is very good for them so far.
Service over 16-7.
Yeah, this is proving very, very difficult for Chinese Taipei.
7.
You'd have to say they are well on their way here. Just 4 points remaining. The lead is a whopping 10 here.
97.
No, doesn't get it over. That's frustration for Chiu.
98.
Now, did that just go out? Yeah, that's probably why we're having the challenge here, and there's really no other choice at this stage. But it's so close to being the end. Yeah, that's what we thought it might be. And there are 12 championship points here. It is a fantastic victory for the Malaysians. They've been excellent. Chen Tang-Che and Toei Wei were always strong bets to add to Malaysia's solitary mixed doubles title from 2004. Courtesy of Kian Kiat Kiong Koo and Pei Ti Wong. Almost 20 years ago. Absolute delight on the face there of To. Chen Tang-Che and Toei Wei, the fourth seeds from Malaysia, beat Chinese Taipei's Xu Shangchen, Lin Xiaomin, 21-12, 21-8. They've done it in about half an hour, and they've been excellent. Very, very one-sided. They were the overwhelming favourites coming into this, and so it proved on the day. Well, we will have the victory ceremony for you in just a short while. Chinese Taipei, the only tournament, the only category that they've never won is mixed doubles in this 40 editions. The only time they've come close to it, in a way, is when Chen team of Chinese Taipei teamed up with Tony Gunawan of the United States in 2005 to win it. So they got half a medal there, but they've otherwise never won this outright. The only category here at the Taipei Open that they've never won, and that wait will continue. Quite surprising, that one. For Malaysia, it's their second ever mixed doubles title here at the Taipei Open. As I said, they follow in the footsteps of Koo Kian Kiat and Wong Pei Ti. Pei Tai, I should say. So just bear with us, we will have that prize presentation very shortly indeed.
各位媒体朋友们，还有我们今天现场所热情的球迷，还有线上球迷朋友们，大家午安，大家好，欢迎来到2023台北羽球公开赛 YONEX 我们今天的混合双打颁奖典礼正式开始。Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The world ceremony of the YONEX Taipei Open 2023 Mixed Double will begin now. 让我们用热情的掌声欢迎我们的亚军选手 ，The Mixed Doubles Runner-up 周湘杰、林小敏，中华台北。周湘杰、林小敏 from Chinese Taipei。接着，让我们有请我们的冠军 champion 陈航杰、杜一伟 from Malaysia。接着，我们恭喜颁奖人，让我们恭喜优乃克股份有限公司董事长杜边一昭为我们颁发奖牌。And now we are honored to invite our guest, YONEX Taiwan Company Limited Chairman Kazaki Watanabe to the stage to present the medal. 谢谢。接着我们要恭喜嘉宾集团英利绿科技的执行长英利石原执行长待会为我们颁发奖金。那我们先请呢我们的杜边一昭董事长为我们继续颁发奖牌。谢谢，谢谢我们的颁奖嘉宾。接着呢，我们恭请嘉宾集团英利绿科技执行长李淑妍执行长为我们颁发奖金。We then would like to invite our guest, Johnny Kirby, Nova Great Tech CEO, Andy Lee to the stage to present the check. 谢谢 ，Thank you。接着呢，我们要恭喜奥根廷有限公司的董事长杨文芳董事长颁发大会金 获奖选手，也请我们颁奖贵宾一起拍一个合照。Player and guests, please get together for the photo group.
So winners check there of $16,590 US for the winners, 7,980 for the runners-up. The medals and mementos as well, and more importantly, the points absolutely massive for the Malaysian pair. And what that might mean in the run-up to the finals, World Tour finals, and more importantly, some might say, the Olympics.
Can all our finalists please get together for the photo? With all finalists, we can take a group photo. Okay, look at the camera in front of the stage.
So only the second ever Malaysian pair to win the mixed doubles title here, the Taipei Open. The last pair to do it in 2004, Hu Kian Kiat and Wong Pei Dai. So a little bit of history here for Malaysia. And they played very, very well today, I have to say. They were the favorites coming in. Very gracious send-off from the crowd, who would have been disappointed to see their favorites go over. Talking of favorites, look at this. #1 star here, the top seed from Chinese Taipei, Tai Tzu-Ying, is taking on Bei Wen-Tang, the third seed from the United States next, women's singles. Welcome back to the Tianmu Arena, part of the University of Taipei. We've had a very, very quick first match here in the finals day. Now, let's see what happens in the women's singles. Tai Tzu-Ying, superstar here in Chinese Taipei, the top seed. She takes on the third.